Radio.
Great, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shit Radio, an unrefined podcast for the everyman. I'm your host, Bill Brasky, joined as always by Liarz and Wasted. You know, here at Shit Radio, we like to bring you the breaking Guns N' Roses news and anything involving the band that you might be interested in. We're not going to waste your time, but we will make you laugh and inform you of things. And we have some, let's say, exciting news. Slash is making a movie? Is that correct, Liarz?
Yes and no. He's signed on to executive produce the feature documentary Black Zombie ahead of the world premiere this weekend at South by Southwest. So that's a big film festival down in your country there, Brasky, United States of America. But he was also up in Winnipeg, Canada here. I guess he was also executive producing another Canadian indie horror film called Sundown, and this documentary is called Black Zombie. So, yeah, he's a busy guy. He's got two films on the go, and it's not the first time that he's executive produced a movie. I remember way back in the day, I remember contributing to a GoFundMe for him, and I got a signed, it was a limited edition, it was a signed LP of the soundtrack of the movie. If I'm not mistaken, it was called Nothing Left to Fear. So it was another horror movie. So it's very typical of Slash. You know, when you think of Slash, you think of reptiles and horror. And Jack Daniels. That's what I think when I think of Slash. So
I think of Rhea Perlman from Cheers, aka Carla.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some similarities between those two. Put a top hat on Carla, and all of a sudden she's a guitar god.
Yeah, drinking vodka on the floor, naked. That's how I think of Slash.
I'm curious what Rob Zombie's take is on this, because, you know, he's in the horror films, and he's directed quite a few and made some. And, you know, seeing a horror documentary, is that what it is, Liarz?
Okay, so it traces the evolution.
Is it a film or a documentary?
So there's two. There's a film that he's just wrapping up in Winnipeg called Sundown. That is a horror movie, and then there's a documentary called Black Zombie that is going to be debuting at South by Southwest. That's one of the main movie festivals down in the United States.
Yeah.
And Black Zombie. Yeah, go ahead.
To see, the reason I was asking which one it was, you know, about the Black Zombie is because, you know, Rob Zombie, of course, is known from White Zombie. So
true.
Is this going to be a whole zombie thing? Is this going to be a color war between the white zombies and the black zombies? And is Rob Zombie and Slash now going to have a beef?
Well, I don't think so. You know, it's the whole black and white thing. White zombie, black zombie, Slash. They're very distinct and separate from each other, right? So I think Rob Zombie, I don't know him personally, but I think he's going to let this one slide. I don't know. I think so.
Well, I hope so. Now, is this movie going to feature such great black horror actors, or this documentary as like Blackula or Funkenstein?
No. So it traces the evolution of the zombie character from Haitian voodoo to White Zombie, Night of the Living Dead, The Serpent in the Rainbow. Those are all movies about voodoo.
Hey, Liarz, you just said yeah. You just said that it's, you know, that's clearly a slight at Rob Zombie. Now it's talking about White Zombie, and like you bring up this whole thing about a Haitian zombie. If I remember right, I used to watch this show called, or I don't know if it was a show or a series. It was called Mystery Science Theater 3000, and I remembered there's one of the Mystery Science Theater 3000 episodes had a whole thing with this Haitian zombie was eating people's brains. It was a very bad movie, but they reviewed it, and of course they did a fantastic job. I gotta think it's the same movie because it's the only one I could think of. Let me look up the title and you and Waste to discuss it because I think this might be the movie. And I know it's stupid that somehow in my drinking days I might have come across it, but I guess maybe I did.
There you go, White Zombie. What?
Yeah, I sort of see Rob Zombie as being more like a B-movie horror zombie guy. But
More of a
this
gore
Black
guy,
Zombie,
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
sort of own reconstructed horror. Whereas this is it says it's a featured documentary about slavery, resistance, and the living dead. It's also a
absolutely.
film
Yeah,
about the long-term consequences of cultural appropriation, and it traces the evolution of zombie from its origins in Haiti to its dominance in Hollywood, ultimately revealing its little-known connection to slavery. It sounds like a documentary. Sounds a bit more kind of like about history and stuff. But I remember playing like Dead Island 4, and it was set on this island as a video game, and you're always just got a sort of machete or something, just running through the jungle. And I was like, well, the storyline was, as I remember, voodoo Haitian zombies. And I was always like, why are they from Haitian? These zombies are from Haitian. I was like, what the?
it's
The
origins of it.
I never really understood why that was.
Voodoo. It's voodoo
Yeah,
and the
I didn't know that.
reanimation of the bodies and stuff. Absolutely, that's where it all stems from. That's voodoo magic, right?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing right now that I would say. You guys
Yeah,
were talking
because
about Rob Zombie.
one of the cutscenes.
Wasted. You guys were talking about Rob Zombie. I always thought of him just being a John Carpenter fanboy that just wanted to put his wife in films. Like,
Yeah.
like The Devil's Rejects, it's a decent movie. It's not anything great. It's definitely a B-rated movie. And the first Halloween that he did was pretty decent, but the second one is a hunk of shit. So, I don't know if Slash is trying to extend himself into actually becoming a filmmaker. Maybe he's going to have the money after all this extensive touring, or he just likes to executive produce and be around these people.
So apparently he makes a cameo in the documentary film. So he does show his face in that
He's
movie.
wearing a hat too, isn't he?
I bet you he is. It's Slash, because he's bald. Slash is bald.
I mean, clearly he's bald.
And he's wearing his teeth in a necklace.
And before everybody gets all up in arms, it's a joke.
No, it's
Take
not.
it as a joke. That's what it's meant to
See,
be.
Liars and Wasted think it's a
not.
joke. I think he's bald as shit. I don't care what you bet.
You do, eh?
Oh, he's bald.
Oh, Christ. All right.
That's why he wears a yarmulke, when he's hanging out with Lenny Kravitz.
Oh, it's Kravitz now?
Lenny Kravitz. Kravitz, cravats.
Kravitz sounds, yeah.
Kravitz sounds like
All
one of those things you wear around your throat.
His second movie is one called Sundown, and it's a vampire movie. 3 generations of women reunite in a remote cabin to avenge a loved one's death, only to discover their captive isn't who he seems to be, and his family is closing in, waiting for sundown. I mean, it's a typical horror movie, but it probably won't even make it to mass release or whatever they call it. So, but the documentary does look interesting, I would say. More so than this Sundown vampire movie. Vampire movies are kind of played out, I think.
Give me a second here. I'm still trying to find this Mystery Science Theater 3000 movie that was the voodoo one, because I vividly remember watching it as a kid. Me and my buddies. Oh, you know what? I think I might have actually found it. Hold on.
Now, what were you saying, Wasted?
I was just noticing these other guys in this making appearances along with Slash. There's a voodoo priest, Errol Jose, special effects legend Tom Savini, Night of the Living Dead.
That's right.
And some film.
Tom Savini's a huge FX guy.
And they've got a voodoo priest, so they're getting all the kind of experts in to talk about the history of zombies.
Errol Josue. Yeah, that's crazy. It should be good. Like, I watched Serpent in the Rainbow not too long ago. That's oh geez, who's in it? The guy's name escapes me now. I just watched it, and that's based on Haitian voodoo and body reanimation and stuff. And And then, of course, as is Night of the Living Dead, right? That's the whole premise of the movie is that a biological weapon is released, right? If I'm not mistaken, at the beginning of the movie, and it causes those bodies to reanimate. So it should be good. It's called Black Zombie, and like I said, traces the evolution of the zombie character. Zombies are always interesting. It's again much like I think the vampire genre. It's played out a little bit right now, so we'll see how
Well,
new it is, how much new info there is.
Liz, let me ask you a question here.
It's a Haitian perspective.
Do you think that's just going to further instigate Beta and the dearly departed R.I.P. her soul? The what was her name? Wasted. The one that lived out in Sedona, Arizona. The Yoda lady. What was her name?
Maynard.
Yeah,
Maynard.
Shannon Maynard. But what was
Sharon
her like
Maynard.
name?
Yoda.
Okay, so it was Yoda. So these people always said like Slash is a demon and like the original Slash is dead. Do you think like him doing all these horror movies is starting to freak Axel the fuck out?
Maybe. Sure.
Yeah. Think about it.
Yeah, they're sniffing Slash's zombie vibes.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's still all like that, all crazy like that, eccentric.
Yeah.
I imagine he is.
Yeah. I mean, come on, man. An audience, what I'm doing right now is I'm actually going through like every Mystery Science 3000 episode so I can find the damn title because this thing's driving me nuts. But at the same time, we're talking about how Slash is doing these horror movies, and it's really got to have Axel thinking. It's really do. It really does. Come on, Wasted. This is your specialty.
Oh, and yeah, definitely. Like they're almost like two sides of a coin. Slash is all about kind of like the dark side of like spirituality. Like, I can see him being into black magic and stuff. But Axel's always been like more into like new age religions, but sort of kind of like a white wizard, so to speak. And he's into the mother god, isn't he?
He does sport that giant cross.
Yeah.
Like he's always had that cross around.
Yeah, that's just keep the vampires and Slash away from him. And he probably like drinks garlic juice in the day. But I remember that Beta and Axel, one of the things they share is they both believe in the mother god, which is some kind of new age religion where the female is God. And that is completely different to what I would always think of as rock and roll. Like I think of rock and roll as, yeah, like you said, like like Black Sabbath, all the dark stuff. Whereas,
hey, Wasted. Do you think Slash has ever played Bohemian Grove?
No.
Do you think he'd ever been on the island? Him and Lenny Kravitz, waters on jet skis around the island.
Hey, we always wonder where Gilby went.
The Zorro Ranch. He's playing Zorro Ranch.
Yeah, Gilby went to the club circuit.
Boy, Wasted doesn't want this episode to come out now, does he?
Please.
Guys, I'm really failing here, and I apologize to the audience. Like, please, if you guys can see below, put in the comments below what Mystery Science 3000 episode had the voodoo in it, because there's this whole I'm pretty much in like 5 seasons reading everything, and it's really starting to piss me off. But Liarz or Wasted, do you have anything else you want to add to the show?
No, not really.
Well, I think on that note, audience, please let us know if you can figure out what zombie movie that I'm trying to think of right now from Mystery Science Theater reviewed. Oh, hold on a second. Boom, got it. I shit you not, Liarz. Okay, it's called Zombie Nightmare. It was made in 1987, and it's about a voodoo practitioner. A Haitian voodoo priestess. I'm telling you, see, it's a Canadian zombie film produced by Jack Berivman. Dude, do you know who's in it? Adam West. It's got Tia Carrera in it.
From Wayne's World.
I'm
yeah,
telling
Tia
you,
Grant
brother.
from Wayne's World.
Yes. Yeah, Liarz, look this up. Type in Zombie Nightmare 1987 zombie film. I'm telling you, this is it's a Haitian zombie film. But the cast is Adam West as Captain Tom Churchman, Tia Carrera as Amy.
Zombie Nightmare. Wow. 1987. Beautiful. I'll put a link to this in the show notes, everyone.
Yeah, but hold on a second here. Let me. The film centers around a baseball player who is killed by a group of teenagers, is resurrected as a zombie by a Haitian voodoo priestess. See? It's up in Canada where they filmed this too. All right, we'll put that in the show note. Put a link in the show notes, and the audience, so you can check out that out. But maybe we'll throw some pictures up there of a young Tia Carrera, because I mean, come on now, it's Tia Carrera. I'm hoping. Hold on, let me check to see. 1987. Hold on, let me see, because this is 1987. I want to make sure she's of age. I don't want to be a fucking creep. Oh, she's 20 in it, boys. We'll throw up some pictures. Liarz, take us out.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Look for us on YouTube. Hit like and subscribe and leave us a comment. We love the comments. If you're not looking at us on YouTube, check us out on Rumble. And from Rumble, look us over on Spotify. And from Spotify, wherever else you get your podcasts. Ladies and gentlemen, zombies are taking over.